I told myself I'd never look back. But trauma has a way of riding shotgun. Quiet, heavy, always watching. Meeting someone new should feel like freedom. Instead, it feels like I'm sneaking. Like I'm cheating on the man who broke me. How twisted is that? To carry his shadow into my future. To feel guilty for choosing peace, for choosing love. Some nights I still catch myself glancing in that mirror, searching for the monster I left behind. But the truth is, the only thing in that rear view is the past. And I refuse to let the past drive my future. So I keep my hands steady on the wheel and I keep moving forward.
So I was like, so why didn't you ask for my number? He was like, well, you told me that was going to be it. Like, I even invited you to breakfast the next day, and you was just like, nah, that's it. So I was just thinking that was it, and I was just respecting your wishes. He was like, but of course I wanted to see you. Like, that's why I hit up Ronnie and asked if y'all wanted to go to the beach, because I wanted to see you. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, but Ronnie told me that he had prior plans with his family today, so he can't go to the beach. I was like, yeah. He was like, well, can you go to the beach? And I text back, I was like, let me not sign Thursday. So I'm going to leave him on red for a little bit. So I go back out there to where Liz was, because Liz was finished putting the rest of her stuff on the truck. And she was just like, so, did you talk to him? I said, we texting now. She was like, okay, so what does he look like? I was like, well, to be completely honest, I don't know. I don't remember. I was like, all I remember is that he was bald head. And I only remember that he was bald head because Ronnie kept rubbing his head. So it's like, I don't really remember what he looked like. She was like, okay, what is he? Tall, short, fat, skinny? Like what? Do you remember any of those? I was like, well, I think he kind of short, if I remember correctly. I think he kind of short. I don't know. And he wear glasses. I do remember him wearing glasses. So she said he's short, bald with glasses. I'm like, I think so. I don't really remember what his face looked like, because I'm just like, look, we was already like knee deep into bottomless mimosas and done with that by the time we met him. So it's like, I don't remember any of his features. She was just like, She was like, so what y'all texting about? I was like, I was just asking why he asked for my number. And she was like, and what did he say? I said, because he said I told him not to. So he did. She said, exactly. And that's what I said. He's supposed to be a one night stand. I was like, he is. I was just, I'm just trying to see. Like, I'm just trying to see. She was like, okay, all right. She was like, so what y'all talking about now? I was like, well, he just asked me if I wanted to go to the beach. She was like, you gonna go? I'm like, no, I'm not going to the beach. I'm gonna help you. And that's gonna be that. She was like, why not go? I'm like, I'm not going. I'm gonna help you, and that's gonna be that. She's like, okay. So we finished loading up the rest of her stuff in there, and then I went with her to her other house to unload that stuff. And while I was there, of course, I started texting Marlon back. I was just like, well, I'm helping a friend right now move, so I can't like go to the beach. He was like, well, what about later? Can we like hang out later? And I'm like, I thought you were supposed to be a one night stand. He was like, well, we already texting. Like, if you say no, that's okay. I can take no. I was like, we'll see. So as I'm sitting there talking to Liz, I'm like, Liz, he want me to come. He want to see me. She was like, so what do he want to do? I was like, I don't know. But he want to see me. She was like, what you gonna do? I said, I'm about to go get me a pedicure. And then I'm like, I ain't going over there. I'm about to go get me a pedicure. So I said my goodbyes to Liz, and I go to the nail shop. And as I'm at the nail shop, he asked me, Marlon texted me, asked me what I was doing. I was like, oh, I'm getting a pedicure. He was like, well, since you're getting a pedicure, I was going to ask you if you want to go grab some ice cream. But when you get done with your pedicure, you want to come over and maybe like, we can probably, I can get us some food and go get something to eat, And I was like, I don't know. We were supposed to be a one night stand. So we're not even supposed to be talking right now. He was like, I understand that. He was like, but you're an amazing woman. And I just want to know more about you. I'm like, we'll see. I'm like, send me your address. I'll think about it. Like, I'll think about it. So he sent me his address. When he sent me the address, I looked at it and I'm like, this address looks familiar. I mean, like, it really looks familiar. So I put it in my GPS, and sure enough, it was the apartments that I had applied to. That approved me, but then denied me based off my HR person saying that the manager, putting in my overtime, so they disqualified me. So I'm just like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute. That's income-based housing. Like, he said that he get VA disability and he drive trucks. Because based on our conversation, if I remember correctly, I think that's what he said. I think he told me that. But I could have very well misheard him because I was drinking. But I'm just like, if he gets VA benefits and he drive trucks, how he qualify and I don't qualify, and he made more than me? This don't make sense. So I'm like, okay. So I end up, once I get done with my pedicure, I ended up letting him know, like, look, I'm on my way. I'm only gonna be over for a little bit. We can just hang out for a little bit, and then I gotta go back because I gotta go to work. Because at this time, like, I was staying at my friend Liz's old house, the one that she was getting ready to sell, and it was in Guyton, about a good 30 minutes from Savannah. So I'm just like, look, I'm not going to be here long because I got to get back because I got to work tomorrow. And he was just like, okay. So I go to his apartment. I park the car, and I'm sitting out front of his apartment, and I text Liz. I'm like, hey, I'm meeting up with Marlon. She was like, okay, girl, be safe. I was like, okay. I'm like, I'm going to send you a picture of him. Like, I'm going to try to sneak a picture of him, send it to you so you can see what he looked like, because I don't remember what he looked like. She's like, okay. She's like, but be safe. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'm going to send you I'm going to send you my location. And I'm like, girl, guess what? He lived in the apartment. Said I was trying to get into the income-based one. And I was like, but I'm going to tell you about it when I leave. She's like, okay, be safe. I'm like, okay. So I called Marlon and I was like, hey, I'm outside, I think. And he was like, all right, come on up. Just come up the stairs. I'm like, okay. So I get out the car. He lived on the second floor. So I walked up the first flight of stairs to the second floor. And he was standing like right in the doorway. I walk up to him. I'm just like, Marlon? Because mind you, I did not remember what he looked like. All I remember is that he was bald and short and bald. That's all, with glasses. That's it. So I'm like, Marlon? He was like, yeah, kid, what's up? Give me a hug. And I walk up to him, I give him a hug, and then I back because I'm looking. I'm just like, he ain't the best looking, but he ain't the ugliest either. He got potential. I see potential there. Because I looked at him, me and him the same height. Mind you, I'm 5'4". We're the same height. He maybe have like a centimeter over me. Maybe that. Bald head. He wasn't dark skinned, but he wasn't light skinned either. So he like medium tone. Had glasses on. And I'm looking at his outfit. He had on a Naruto shirt with some regular jeans and Walmart brand shoes, not the Avius, whatever that, you know which ones I'm talking about, not those. It was the $9 pair of tennis shoes at Walmart. And I'm looking like, you're here, you already crossed that line, because he know what your insides look and feel like. You can't judge. Nah, he already done split you open. So just roll with it. Just roll with it. So he's like, hey, come in, have a seat. Let me show you around. So I walk in, he closed the door, and I'm looking around. He's like, look, it's not much, but I mean, he said it's only a 1-bedroom, but it's just something for right now. I was just looking around because I was wondering what, these apartments look like, because I applied to live here But they told me that I make too much. How you get approved?